Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? Welcome to Isabella Bank's YouTube channel. I'm Wheezy and I am so glad to be here with you this evening. So, what did you think about the spare review you just watched? I hope you liked it. What was your favorite part of the last episode we just reviewed? I hope mine was um, Michael Booley finding out that that Harry was right and that the media actually do twist the words of anyone they have to speak to about Harry. That was at the very beginning of the review. Oh, he was so shocked. If you guys remember, he was so shocked. And poor guy, he was suffering from mental health issues. So that made it all the more difficult for him. So, guys, what are going? What is this I am hearing? Apparently, William and Kate are having problems in their marriage, and the girlfriend, oh, sorry, the key man steps down from service. They are reporting that William has lost his equerry. I hope that's how it's pronounced. I should know because I'm in the UK, but guess what? I don't know myself. I will check after this video actually. I'm trying to be posh now, so I'm trying to know the proper pronunciation of these very English words. Anyway, it's being framed as trouble in Prince William and Kate's marriage. Um, I told you yesterday that the media want to talk so bad about this issue. They want to talk about the divorce so bad, but I'm sure that there is a super injunction or in addition to the invisible contract which is holding them back. It seems like someone's girlfriend has dumped him. He got tired of waiting to get engaged because the wife wasn't letting go. Oh my gosh. The wife was not letting go. She said, I'll be damned if I am going to miss the opportunity to be queen of the UK just because you decide to be alternative. I mean, this royal family, they are just a mess. They are messier than messy. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you guys on here for too long today. It's just to do the quiz, but I just thought I would address these issues that have come up. Okay, so from time to time, I think it's important to just highlight the progress that we make on here because personally, I have my YouTube channel because of the activism work. That's more my focus. It's fun to sit back and talk about what the royal family are doing, to discuss the problems that Harry and Meghan are facing and promote their work as well. Plus, we get one or two coins from doing the YouTube channel, though it is nowhere near what is needed to live. When I tell you that, please believe me. But for me, the main focus is the activism work that we're able to do on here. So I just thought that it's necessary sometimes to come back and highlight when we do achieve something. So, for all those who think our efforts are useless, I present to you this article, which has the headline Daily Mirror and OK Magazine to merge staff. Okay. Um, a little excerpt of the article, of the body of the article, is on the screen and I'll read it to you. Luckily, it's not a long one, so just bear with as I read it to you. So it says the Daily Mirror is to merge its staff with those on the celebrity title OK Magazine in the latest move by the UK's largest commercial news publisher to further what? Cut costs. The plan to combine staff across the newspaper, magazines, and supplements, which are owned by Reach, was announced Friday, that was last Friday gone, in an internal email to staff from the Mirror's editor in chief, Caroline Waterston. Okay, so it means that I can't say that it is us directly, but this is an indication that their businesses are not doing well, because if they were doing well, they wouldn't need to merge their businesses to cut costs. So we are making some progress as far as um, uh, the activism against the media harassment, boycotting certain articles, making sure that we don't engage with their newspapers, and debunking. See that debunking thing? We think that nobody sees it and it doesn't do anything. And it looks like we're not doing anything when we click on the positive articles. But gradually, it seems like the coins and the engagement shifts from the negative articles to the positive ones, which means that all the media houses that focus on the negative, they are finding out that they are losing the engagement, they are losing the advertisers, they are losing the money. So what we are doing is working. That's the main point I wanted to bring to your attention. I had a very ridiculous comment from someone who always comes onto this channel to leave a comment under the guise of leaving constructive criticism or leaving a comment on what I have talked about. I won't mention the person's name. And the person was like, well, this UN petition that you are hoping to file, no one listens to the UN. While no one might automatically follow the UN's advisory directives, what does happen is that it adds weight to the demands for whatever the UN petition was about. When those lawyers in Kenya filed the petition against Israel about Gaza, did Israel immediately listen? No. But where are we now? We are in a situation where the issue has been introduced to the floor of the United Nations, bringing it formally to the attention of the power brokers in the world, and now a ceasefire has been demanded, and an arrest warrant for Netanyahu, who is the Prime Minister of Israel, has been issued. It's a gradual process. It's not a snap of the finger kind of thing. So for those people who feel exhausted, I am completely with you. Just take it one step at a time and do what little you can, or even disengage and do other things. And if you feel led to do it, you can come back. And for those people who don't want to do anything, please, and pretty please, do not discourage those who want to get up and do stuff. There's some people like me who cannot abide to watch something that is going wrong. You just looking at things going wrong, and then you just assume, well, no matter what you do, nothing's going to change. That's defeatist. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. If that was what people who fought for our civil rights thought, women wouldn't have the right to vote today. Slavery would still be a thing. There would be no abolition of slavery. I mean, you can give up because you have, the comfort and the luxury to be able to give up. You're able to you're able to sit with that in your conscience. But for people like me, I am ready to scrap with as much energy as I am able to move the needle forward. I am recognized that it's going to be a million-mile journey. if people like if people actually gave up because they thought, oh, we're talking about the establishment, we're talking about the royal family, nothing is ever going to change, nobody would ever do anything. Look at the risk Harry is taking for the whole of the UK. And it's not just the whole of the UK, it's literally the whole world, because Murdoch and his gang's reach extends to the rest of the world. A lot of the UK celebrities in the UK, the British celebrities in the UK, have to literally run away from the UK. The common man don't even stand a chance in the UK. He is I did a video just last week where his court case against the Daily Mail is going to put him at risk of losing 50 million pounds. And then someone who doesn't stand to lose anything, you sit back in your house and say, oh, you're going to sign a petition. Oh, that's never going to do anything. Oh, you're going to do a UN petition. Oh, that's never going to do anything. You go away with your negative Nelly. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Get away from here. The next time you leave such a comment in my comment section, I'm going to block you. I don't need such negativity around me. Okay? I am going to fight for the light that will brighten my life. If you don't want to join me in the journey, sit back in your dungeon, please. And thank you. Sit back in your dungeon and don't disturb those who are ready to get up to do something. All right? The rest of us, it's in case you're not aware, just living in this life alone, it leaves you in a constant battle of right or wrong, of good or bad. You can choose to be complacent and passive. That's your choice, but don't complain. Like the third of Americans who chose not to vote. Look at what happened. You ended up with an incoming authoritarian leader just because you chose not to engage. Now, look. Anyway, now that I've got that off my chest, let's move on to the next thing. Oh, I was still talking about the results of the mirror. We have a guy in the media industry, and the person gave us the details. He said the mirror and OK merging stuff. In September, the total audience minutes at the mirror fell 29% for the year, while OK fell 42%. The print circulation of Mirror fell just over 15% year on year to 210,900 a day, while average weekly circulation of OK is under 50,000. To give you an idea and to put it into context, the circulation of OK was 300,000 a day about a decade ago. They are gradually losing steam. They are gradually losing steam. So, for those who feel discouraged, I am speaking to you. For those who feel discouraged and you're still ready to scrap and you don't want to give up, this is encouragement for you to let you know that when I tell you, click here, engage with the positive post, go on, do it. It seems like it's not doing anything, but tell me, look, the evidence is right before us. Mirror and OK are not doing well to the point where they have to collaborate in order to survive. That's the proof right there. And very soon, if we continue to do what we are doing and we do it in larger numbers, very soon we will get the news that they are going out of business. And if we put our energy into those organizations that are actually producing the positive news and are not bullying anyone, we then begin to amplify their work. Don't stop being passive. Being passive doesn't shield you from any incoming hurt, because it could be you, it could be someone in your family, it could be anyone that you know. So I'm just saying, if you're interested in this issue, the neutral position is not the place to stay. You either be a hater or you be or you are with the project. But neutral is definitely not the place to stay. And some people say, oh, well, my mental health. I get that. And I do encourage you to take care of yourself. But um, take care of yourself, take a rest. And if you're able to get back in, because if it is not this fight, it is something else, maybe your workplace uh, or something happening out there in the world. It's always a fight. It's always a fight about something. Just getting up in the morning is a fight. You can't afford to be passive. So I hope that with these few points of mine, I have been able to convince you and not confuse you any further. Uh, before we continue this, if this is your first time on this channel, please go ahead to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and leave a comment or two in the comment section. If you have visited before and you have not yet subscribed, let today be this day you decide to stop being passive on my channel. Go ahead, slam that subscribe button. We are aiming for 5,000 subscribers, and it's all for the battle of what we're engaging in this Harry and Meghan fight. We are in the middle of the field right now. This is not a time to be tired. It's not a time to be passive. And this is one of the channels that does their best within the limits of our resources to engage in the battle. So if you subscribe to this channel, it's not a waste of your time. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, especially those of you who leave lovely and encouraging comments. You don't know what it does to someone who is working by themselves. And sometimes you're doubting yourself, but you just push forward and keep on going. So your lovely comments are really helpful when you leave them. And if you have been listening, and you have not yet been subscribed and you are not yet subscribed, what would it take? Tell me. Tell me. Take a leap of faith with me today and go ahead to subscribe. For all those who have been rocking with me from the very beginning, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. The person who left that ridiculous comment for me might be a deranger, and it might be that I am beginning to bug them. Good, good. The idea is not to say safe and hidden away, but to rankle them, to bring a positive version of Harry and Meghan's content to those who will listen and give it a chance in their mind. That's the whole point, right? And I have discovered that in this world, when you're trying to do something good, it's like the twin brother of good automatically comes up when the good begins. When the good program is initiated, the evil twin is also initiating. Prophet Friday Okafor. As usual. Someone is trying to call me while I am recording the video. Let me just send a quick message. I will, hold on. Oh, oops. Let me just say this. Anyway, so we are moving on to today's quiz, which is based on the video that was uploaded earlier. If you've had a chance to watch it, then you will do great in the quiz. If not, just look at somebody else's answers and we'll carry on from there. Um, as promised, um, we are going to be doing the mock quiz, which is just a very short quiz of 5 questions. It's just to get everybody warmed up for the final one, which will be about 20 questions at the end of the spare review. And that will come in like maybe 5 weeks from now. So get yourself, this is just a way to get yourself ready for that one. And the quiz is set up using AHA Slides, which is a fun interactive tool that will help us track the quiz winners across platforms. This way, we can build out teams to face off against other social media platforms as we take on this quiz championship. So, if you are ready to join the quiz, here's how we will do it. So, let me switch now to the quiz platform. Hold on. I will switch out to the quiz platform. All right. Uh, all right. Okay. So, in order for you to join the quiz, you can just take your phone, point your phone camera at the QR code that is this square on the black side of the screen right now. Take the camera on your phone, just point it at the square with the black dots in the middle, and then 4 yellow corners will come up along with a website link. Click on the website link and it will take you to the quiz. When you get to the quiz, it will ask you for your name, and I am joining the quiz myself. My name's on there. Hi, Julie. How are you doing? I can see that you're on there. And all right, so the way it's going to work, you can jump into the quiz. You can join us. I can see a few people are joining. That's great. It's great. So you can jump into the quiz after the tutorial by following the link I will pin in the comment section after the video. Or you can just follow along with the tutorial and get involved as we go. I'm participating as well, so I'm in the challenge with you. So let's get ready to test our knowledge. Through this, I'm going to know whether you actually watched the video or not. Okay. So you should have. All right. So you should have the starting page on your screen now. All right. But you're not going to be able to start until I click the button on my side, and the pages will not move forward until I click the button to do so. So let me do that now. So the quiz starts now. I click the button, start. You have 20 seconds to answer the question. According to the British media, how did Sergeant Major Michael Booley describe Prince Harry's account of their training flight? A complete fantasy, B, a slight exaggeration, C, perfectly accurate, D, misinterpreted. Okay, fabulous. Thank you so much. And all right, so we're going to move on to the leaderboard. Lorna, Julie, Anna, woo. um, Wheezy and Juju didn't manage to answer the question. Well, that's fine. Who else is there? Uh, Dr. Di, Caroline. Oh, fantastic. We've got 7 players. This is fantastic. It's like a bumper harvest. Well done. All right. So, quiz question number 2. What nickname did Prince Harry give the challenges of flying helicopters close to the ground? A. Winged gremlins. B. Hoover monkeys. C. Gravity demons. Wind whisperers. And there's 4 of us who answered Hoover monkeys, and it is actually the right answer. Okay, that's great. Okay. So, question number 3. What scandal led to the closure of the News of the World in 2011? I will be damned if all of us don't get this answer right. Royal bribery allegations, phone hacking. Well done, everybody. Lorna is rocking the longest streak. Fantastic. Okay. And let's see. Who chaired the Levinson inquiry into press ethics? This was just literally a giveaway. Lord Cameron, Lord Levinson, Lord Goodman, Lord Justinian. Who? Okay, fantastic. And Julie is now rocking the longest streak. Okay. We have 2 winners, Lorna and Julie. Fantastic. See, it's very short. I didn't even realize that we had come to the end of it because I was enjoying it so much. So, let me go back and look at your comments. I am seeing some comments here. Revelations 3:16. So because you're lukewarm and neither hot or cold, I will vomit you out of your mouth. Yes, no, I can't stand it. You're either here or you're there. Don't be neutral. uh, and Annie says you should have been a comedian. I love your spirit. Thank you, Annie. No, but you were eventually able to get into the comment section. And the honor says, Drat, my phone was too slow to get my answer in the helicopter question. Well, I'm so glad that you got into it. Well, I'm glad that we were able to get at least 7 people to do it this time. This is a great improvement from what it has been. And so it means that we'll continue to persevere. And hopefully, by the time we get to the end, if we have 70 people online, and those 70 people will join the quiz. It's really fun, it's really simple, and it's just something to take our minds off the daily mundane activities we have going on. Okay, as usual, this is never really a long one. It's just to get us to practice the quiz. So that's all I have for you guys this evening. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with me this evening. Until next time, this is Wheezy signing out. Thank you to my lovely, lovely, lovely moderators, Julie and Lorna. Thank you guys so much. You are so wonderful to be here every time I get on. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day and see you next week or this week. All right. Ciao. Bye.